Hey everyone, welcome back to Fandom Frontline. Today I'll be diving into Wicked for Good, the second half of Jon M. Chu's massive two-part adaptation of the beloved Broadway musical Wicked. I caught the opening day double feature screening of both parts, and I'm here to give you the full breakdown on whether this finale sticks the landing or melts under pressure. So let's get this out of the way. Taken as a whole, Chu's Wicked duology is easily the best musical film of the decade thus far. Every technical element in For Good, the lighting, choreography, the production design, the visual effects feel meticulously sculpted and confidently presented. But that confidence sometimes softens what made Part 1 so electrifying. The blazingly sharp political allegory that made last year's Wicked Part 1 feel radical is more muted here. Not gone, just somewhat toned down. But before getting into that, let's talk performances, because that's where For Good really shines. Cynthia Erivo comes in with a version of Elphaba who is wiser, harder, and honestly more heartbreaking than in the first film. You feel every scar on her soul. Her voice, astonishing. There were moments in my theater where the air just stopped. Ariana Grande absolutely nails Glinda, and I don't mean surprisingly good for a pop star, I mean genuinely fantastic. She plays Glinda as someone who's trying to be good, even when she's trapped in a world built on lies. And together, their chemistry is magnetic. Whether they're arguing ideology or sharing a quiet emotional beat, their friendship is the heart of this film. And musically, For Good is fascinating. The two new songs, No Place Like Home and The Girl in the Bubble, are heartfelt, but this movie doesn't have anything to offer that could soar like Defying Gravity did. Still, all of the music in this half hits hard, particularly the devastatingly emotional punch of For Good, the final duet that this half is named for. Chu wisely pulls the camera in tight, letting Erivo and Grande sing parts of it at almost a whisper, and it's a perfect emotional send off. Now, it's not all perfect. The biggest issue with the film is that, in following the narrative of the original stage musical, the direction the political allegory takes in the second half feels noticeably safer than the first part. Last year, Adam McKay, the director of Vice and Don't Look Up, called Wicked Part 1 one of the most radical big studio Hollywood movies ever made. That's not a small compliment, and it's absolutely true. Wicked for Good still carries elements of rebellion and political commentary, but the edges are softer. Once the allegory is brought to its narrative conclusion, it doesn't hit with quite the same force, choosing to play it safe rather than being truly revolutionary like the first half might seem to have promised. Still, everything Wicked for Good does well performances, the emotional core, the craftsmanship make it a worthy finale. It's grand, it's heartfelt, and it believes in the power of forgiveness, empathy, and friendship. It may not hit the radical highs of part one, but it doesn't need to. Taken as a two-part whole, what we've gotten is a thoughtful, lovingly made, and often breathtaking cinematic event, and the greatest musical film we've seen in years. So let me know what you thought of Wicked for Good. Did it live up to the hype? Did you prefer part one? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoy deep dive reviews, hit that like button and subscribe for more.